Slide 1. Script for adapting books, physical adaptations. Slide 2. When you are ready to physically alter the book, begin by cutting the book apart. This is an easier process if you have chosen a softback book. Slide 3. After you have the book taken apart, decide if there are any pages that you will skip. Tape those pages together. Decide how you will make the pages sturdier. Laminating or sheet protectors are good choices, but you could do something as simple as taping them with packaging tape. You will need to bind your book. Many schools have a spiral binding machine that may work for you. If you will be adding objects, you may choose to use a 3-ring binder. You can Velcro the cover to the book to the cover of the binder. The problem with the binders is that the students tend to be distracted by the rings and they want to grab them. Slide 4. If using the spiral binding, choose a larger binding. This will allow the pages to turn easier. When using the 3-ring binders, the opposite is true. The 1 or 2-inch binder allows the pages to turn easily, and the rings are not as distracting as those in a 3 or 4-inch binder. Slide 5. Remember that you want to encourage active participation. If you have participated in the story-based lessons module, you will remember the 10 steps. Opening the book and turning the pages allows the students to actively participate in the lesson, but think about your book before any adaptations. Would it be possible for the students in your class to manipulate the book? If so, then don't add these things to your book. Only provide the modifications necessary. Slide 6. Students with significant disabilities may not know what the title is, or what an author is. If this is the case, it is helpful to add some physical cues to the book. These physical cues make the act of finding the title more engaging. Some cues such as the frame around the author's name above can be faded away over time by making it smaller, or cutting away one side at a time. If you have students who are visually impaired but have functional vision, the physical cues give them something to feel as well. Again, do not add these cues if you feel your students can find the title and author without them. Ideally, you want to keep the book as close to its original form as possible. Slide 7. Most of the time the author's name will be in very small print. You will need to retype the name in larger print and paste it over the original name. To make the concept of the author more concrete, it may be helpful to print a picture of the author and label it as shown above. You might consider always adding a small picture by the author's name. Since there are sometimes more than one name on the front of the book, for example the illustrator, the student would know that they should look for the name with a picture by it. Slide 8. Be systematic about the cues you add to your books. For example, the picture above has a felt star added to the author's name. If this is your choice, be consistent and always add a felt star to the author's name. Do the same with the title of the book, the repeated storyline, and even vocabulary words. Pick one visual and/or tactile cue for each. For example, I might always underline the repeated storyline with pipe cleaner, the title with foam letters, and put vocabulary words in green. Slide 9. Understanding that we read from left to right is an important emergent literacy skill. When learning to text point, it may be helpful to add a tactile cue underneath the line or lines where you want the student to text point. This can be something as inexpensive as a piece of spaghetti. Some students may enjoy using pointers such as the ones pictures above. For information of products such as these, refer to